Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, click that subscribe button, like all my videos and comment down below if you're a new subscriber. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I achieved these black and white French tips. So basically I skipped a lot of steps, guys, to be honest. I'm just showing you me cutting the cuticles. So I've already prepped, applied the tips, filed the tips, and I'm just going in and cutting the cuticles. I realize sometimes I don't do things in a logical order. I don't know why. I just do things when I can, but just ignore that. So I'm just going in with my cuticle cutter to cut the cuticles, and you guys will see that. So guys, if you do this, make sure to be careful not to cut any live skin. You just want to cut the dead cuticle off and not anything that is live, because then you can cause bleeding, and then potentially if your implements are not cleaned properly, it could potentially lead to an infection. So you just want to make sure you've got everything clean and properly sanitized and disinfected, sterilized, or whatever you want to call it. And then when you're cutting, make sure you watch where you're cutting properly. So now I'm just going in with my nail nails dehydrator, and then I'm gonna prime with Mia Secret Extra Bond Primer. This is the combination that I use always. So I just apply one coat of each, and I always wait for my dehydrator to dry before I go in and use the Mia Secret Extra Bond. So here we are, starting off with acrylic application. I'm just going in. I don't think I use a particular bead method here because I am doing nails on my sister. So I was rushing, guys. I think this is probably the worst application you will ever see me do. Like, I was rushing so much because we had somewhere to go after. So, and I had to do my nails as well. If you can see, my nails were not looking cute. I had literally had one hand done and then one hand not done. And even the hand that was done from ages ago, so it was just looking raggedy. And at that point I was trying to do overlay for myself, so as you can see, my natural nails are just there looking so dusty. So yeah, so just don't watch that. Also guys, I'm not too sure what color I'm using. I don't really be buying colors and using them like straight out of the pot. I do tend to mix a lot of my colors, so I never really know what color I'm using. I know that's so unhelpful to you guys, but usually I do buy my colors from Nail Nails and like Glitter Bells and just other acrylic brands, and I just end up mixing a majority of them together to get different shades that my client wants. So with my sister, she likes this shade particularly. Like, I always have to mix it for her, and it's kind of like a sheer nude, so I always add a bit of clear to it. So I'd always recommend that if you're a nail tech, just try to cater to your clients' needs. So guys, it's looking like I'm either using 2 or 3 beads to complete the nails. But like I said, guys, don't like look at my application in terms of the method, because I was really rushing here, and it's my sister, so you know, girl, she gets her nails for free anyways, so I don't think she really minds. I also fast forwarded to this bit, filing, because I was looking at the clips of me filing with the nail file, and it was just looking just raggedy. Like, I don't know what happens. I don't know why my files keep getting lost. So you guys can just see me using a 180 grit sanding band to smoothen the surface of the nail and seal the cuticles. Also, take your time when you're doing this, because you want to make sure that you don't give the client like heat rings at the same time. Don't dig into their cuticle when you're filing. But yeah, just take your time and smoothen it out. Make sure any ridges are gone, especially because we're painting the French tip, so you want to make sure that the surface of the nail is as smooth as possible to like not create any like ridges or dents or like little marks where the polish can like seep through and spread. So yeah, just make sure you do that properly. So now guys, I've just finished filing. I've defo buffed and I've cleaned the surface of the nail with a lint-free wipe and alcohol, and I'm just going in with D&D, this black gel polish. To be honest, this is the only D&D gel polish I wouldn't recommend, because it's very like, you have to use 2 coats, and I'm a 1 coat kind of person because I hate to waste time. So, but I would always recommend their white. Their white is really, really pigmented. But as for this black, I wouldn't recommend it. I've recently bought the Nail Nails one. I think it's called Serious Black. And it's really, really pigmented. So I can get like 1 coat out of it. And it will still be like enough coverage. Especially because, you know, the black is on top of a light base. So it can make it a bit see-through. But yeah, guys, so that's what I'm doing. And I don't really have a technique for French tips. Like, I just paint as I go. I know some people do like a V tip, then they create a line to join the two, then they like kind of round that off, but I don't really do that method. I've tried it a couple times. I think in a recent video I tried to do it as well, but it just does not work for me as much as just painting them freehandedly. I just feel like I get a better curve there and I can just estimate it much more better. But obviously what works for you, do that. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I should have gone in with 2 coats, but because it's my sister and I didn't have time, I just did 1. I'd always recommend to do 2 coats if the colour is slightly less pigmented. But yeah, guys, you can just watch me paint the tips. I'm using a fine liner brush, a long one. I do want to find a longer one because I heard a longer striping brush just helps much more with French tips. That's another good piece of advice I can give you guys. Stop doing your French tips with a short liner brush. Like, you're more prone to make mistakes and like it won't glide as much, the brush. So I feel like everyone that does French tips knows to use at least a long liner brush to create that nice clean look. What else? Oh, this liner brush, I got it from this girl's Instagram page, but she doesn't sell it anymore. So I know Acrylics UK sells them, so I'll just leave that link down below as well. Oh yeah, and I did only show one hand because the footage of the white hand just did not the white French tips just was not coming together. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is with this recording business. Like, I don't know whether it's because I have a camera now and I just don't know how to use it properly. That's one thing. I've been saying this since last year, like I do need to learn how to use my camera properly, but it's just laziness and just uni and stuff, and I'm just trying to push as much content out there for you guys. Like I said, I need to at least upload a video at least once a week, because girl, I was slacking towards the end of last year because I was actually going through a lot. But yeah, I'm just trying to do as much content, so I think maybe I need to take time with the videoing process and make sure that when I'm transferring the files, like, they don't get lost, because I'm trying to make sure that the content is good, as well as like putting out content, at least make sure that it's good content. And for the fact that the footage of the white French tip part was missing, I was just like, I'm not even going to put it out there. So it's literally just, you're going to just see me doing the black French tips. So this is some footage I did manage to get of the white French tips, and I'm just using my regular D&D gel polish that I always use, just using that to top coat the nails. I'd always recommend this gel polish for anybody, for beginners, advanced, because it's really shiny and it really does the job really well. I said really a lot there, gosh. But yeah, so I'm just going ahead and using top coat. These charms, I got them from Nail Chemist UK on Instagram. They sell like all sorts of charms, and the Orbit charms that were in my previous video, I did see someone comment that. So they are from Nail Chemist UK. I don't know if they ship worldwide, but I'm sure you can check their website, check out their Instagram, and you know, check out what stuff they have there. And so guys, here's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, click that like button and comment down any questions you have below. I'll see you in my next video, guys.